Britney Spears needs serious help, but her family is way too scared to intervene. Where do we go from here? Well, let's dive in. Britney Spears' family is terrified to step in, and honestly, can you blame them? Every time they've tried to help, it's blown up in their faces. The public turns on them, the media twists every move, and suddenly they're the villains again. So now they do the one thing that feels safest. They stay away. Not because they don't care, but because they're scared. Scared of her reaction, scared of the backlash, and scared of being painted as the bad guys in the story that never ends. Meanwhile, Britney's out here posting videos that make it impossible to look away. Her latest one shows her in a hot pink dress, spinning, twirling, and smiling like everything's fine, except it's not. In the caption, she casually drops that she fell down the stairs at a friend, that her knee snapped out, and that she actually popped it back into place herself. Let that sink in. She didn't go to the hospital, she didn't call for help, she just forced her own knee back in where it belongs and said a quick thank you God and went right back to dancing on camera. It's classic Britney, beautiful chaos, equal parts strength and heartbreak, the kind of movement that makes her fans worry and her family panic, because it just kind of shows, how alone she really is. Now, think about it from her family side. They've been burned before hard. They've seen what happens when they intervene, and they've lived through the conservatorship, the public court battles, the whole Free Britney movement that turned the entire world against them. So when they see her injured, spinning, talking about snapping her knee back into place, they don't actually rush in, they freeze, because no matter what they do, they lose. If they help, they'll be accused of controlling her again. If they don't help, they're called heartless. So they do nothing, and that nothing starts to look like neglect. But for them, it's just survival. Britney, on the other hand, keeps sharing. She keeps performing her pain online, and it's her only outlet, her only stage, and every post feels like a silent scream. I'm hurting, no one's here. But the people who should be there, the ones who know her best, are terrified of stepping into that fire again. So she dances through it, twisting, limping, smiling through the pain that's both physical and emotional. And while her knee might be back in place, everything else still feels fractured. Trust, family, and whatever kind of sense of safety she once had. That's the real story here. Not just that Britney fell, but that she had to fix herself, literally. Her family's fear has left her stranded in her own spotlight, patching herself together in front of millions. And that's what makes it all so tragic, because even when she's down, broken, Britney Spears still has to be her own rescue. Do you guys think, Britney's family should step in anyway, or should they continue to stay away? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Ashley. I'll see you later.